I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised. If you're a follower of Crazy Days and Nights and The Blind Items, then you know who NT Lawyer is. If you weren't aware, he started a podcast through a Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description. It's $4.95 a month. I think it's worth it. I'm subscribed to him. He does do some reveals in there. I'm not going to use his podcast. You can subscribe if you want to, but I am going to use what I hear. From crazydaysandnights.net, Wednesday, November 1st, 2017. Today's blind items, The Island. This is the Holy Grail. This is what is on the horizon for some actors / producers and directors that will ruin them for all time. Until 2 weeks ago, I would have thought the chances for anything leaking from this was zero. People kept their mouths shut before, even when the feds were questioning lots of people. The thing is though, lots of those people lied to the feds. Some were granted immunity and still lied. Why? Going to jail for lying to the government gets you Martha Stewart time and a book deal. Telling the truth gets you jail for a long time and no career or friends when you get out. Can you imagine a place where Hollywood types and rich executives from around the world can gather in one place and have sex with underage boys and girls without any interference from any governments or parents? Yeah, well, there is such a place. There probably is a replacement somewhere. The problem is in finding it. When people are flying in from different corners of the globe, it can be tough. When your only choice before was flying a private plane to a private island, people knew where it was. I think there was some shady stuff going down into Francis land, but nothing like the hundreds of teen boys and girls that were raped and abused and forced to be with men for weeks and months on end. Apparently, with all types of local governments looking into sexual assaults and rapes committed by Hollywood people coming in their light, the situation on the island they all thought they had carefully extricated themselves from is back. Could barely be back, or could be back where everyone goes to jail. Today, I am going to just focus on 3 players. They all have been on the island. They all have done some horrible things to tween boys and girls. No one they were with on the island was anywhere close to being the legal age of consent. If there's any speculation, he did confirm Jeffrey Epstein's Little St. James.
Raise your right hand, please.
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Could you please give us your name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Is it true, sir, that you have what's been described as an egg-shaped penis?
Form, vague, indefinite, and I'm going to give you the first warning, Mr. Coogan, that these types of questions are not only argumentative, but directed in a manner to embarrass Mr. Epstein. If you continue with this type of question, I will adjourn the deposition immediately.
Sir, according to the police department's probable cause affidavit, one witness described your penis as oval-shaped and claimed when erect it was thick towards the bottom but was thin and small towards the head portion and called it egg-shaped. Those are not my words. I apologize.
Why did you fly on Jeffrey Epstein's Lolita Express 26 times? 26 times, Bill. What were you doing on Jeffrey Epstein's plane? Sit down and shut up. He knows. Child sex trafficker, you flew on it 26 times. Shut up. What, do you got nothing to say?
So, most likely to flip and throw everyone on the bus is this A-list, mostly movie actor who's an Academy Award winner. He is the one who almost killed several of the boys, to the point where his host no longer invited him. Our actor had a preference for tweens who didn't speak English. He didn't want to hear anything they had to say. Probably one of the cruelest people around. He lied to the feds like crazy the first time around and said he only went to the island to fish and lay out and relax. He also told the feds he never saw anything happen with anyone and that he usually was alone when there. He is by far facing the most time in jail if caught. So would first flip our second a-hole. He revealed this to be Kevin Spacey.
How Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
It looked like this A-list director was going down. He never even was interviewed by the feds that I can find. Apparently, he always went to the island via a boat, just because he's smarter than most and didn't want any record. No record means the feds didn't even know he was a guest on the island. Our director would come for 24 to 48 hours of non-stop sex. Apparently, he would take enough drugs to stay awake the entire time. The host flew in guys the director always wanted, but was afraid to go near in Hollywood. In Hollywood, he would never go below 16 or 17. On the island, he would go way lower. He didn't reveal this one, but he alluded that a lot of people were writing in the comments and everybody's saying Bryan Singer.
The filmmaker behind multiple X-Men movies has been sued for allegedly sexually assaulting a 17-year-old boy on a yacht. In the lawsuit, Cesar Sanchez Guzman alleges that Singer offered to give him a tour of the yacht during a boat party near Seattle in 2003. Once cornered in a room, Singer allegedly forced the teen to perform oral sex before assaulting him. After the alleged assault, Sanchez Guzman states in the lawsuit that Singer threatened to ruin his reputation if he came forward. Reps for Singer did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
Hey Brian, did you go to Hawaii with Michael? Are you doing the things that people say that you're not doing?
One person I think would actually kill himself rather than face any kind of public scrutiny is this permanent A-list director. He too was interviewed by the feds, but said it was all relaxation. Funny how the relaxation never included his wife. It was just him and a bunch of tween girls he made call him Grandpa. Apparently there was not much sex, but he assaulted the girls and touched them and made them touch him. He took a lot of photos. I don't know if the photos exist. My guess is the feds thing before probably would have scared him to death. He seems to have recovered though, because he has definitely been back to his creepy self in the past 18 months or so. And of course, Grandpa Woody Allen. Well, his name is Woody. And that's not even his real name. His real name is Alan Stewart Konigsberg. So he must have picked it. It's like calling yourself Boner.
Hey, Boner! Mikey, I won't bother nobody. I'll just stay right here.
I got a boner.
He took his first name and put Woody in front of it. It's like me calling myself Erection Jamie.
You won't take me seriously just because I'm 17.
Yeah, exactly, because you're 17. I mean, look at it, man, it's ridiculous. When you're 17 now, when you're 36, I'll be...
63.
63, right, thank you. You know, it's absurd. You'll be at the height of your sexual powers. Of course, I will too, probably, but, you know, I'm a late starter.
There will be way more than these three who go down if it happens. There are probably a dozen A-list types who spent time on the island. Fucking stoned. I got a motherfucking spaceship. Oh, fuck. Oh, cool, I got it.